The following is a Future Wrestling Zone Collection production. This showing of FWZ wrestling is not suitable for younger viewers and could cause offense. The program may also contain scenes where strobe lighting is present.
We are live in the United Kingdom for another edition of the Future Wrestling Zone. It is time for that all-important battle hour, 1 hour of in-ring, high-paced action. You know the deal, 4 matches, 2 women's, 2 men's, pre-match comment, and then the battle begins. This is the Future Wrestling Zone, this is the Future Wrestling Zone Collection channel. And I am the Jamco, joining you once again on the commentary desk for the FWZ Battle Hour, brought to you by the Cyber Media Corp. What is going on, wrestling fans? The Future Wrestling Zone era continues, the new era continues as we get ready for our first match, which is about to happen in less than 30 seconds. And as you know, I am going to run down the card of the 4 matches that's going to be happening, including the very first match. But this match brought by the Thursday Night High Thrash many episodes ago, Yakuman making his return against the big Belgium Yannis Christeans. It's a battle for the North Sea as Katerina Mihajlovska takes on the Icelandic warrior Ylva Leifsdóttir, as well as Rune The Relentless against South Africa's Zola Du Preez. I know that is going to be a hard-hitting match, including our main event. He's going to try and do it. Michael Adenuga against Berschdigt Johannes. But let's hear from our first competitor, Katerina Mihajlovska.
Dobra večer, ja sam Katerina Mihajlovska. I mnogo sam возбудена, što sam tuka vo FWZ. My name is Katerina Mihajlovska, and tonight I make my debut here on the Battle Hour. I come from the land of North Macedonia, bringing with me a heritage of strength and resilience. But don't let this smile fool you. Behind it lies a fierce competitor ready to make her mark in the FWZ. Tonight I face the Icelandic warrior, Ylva Leifsdóttir. Ylva, you might have the look of a Viking, but I've got something that can cut through even the toughest warriors, a razor-sharp DDT. I can strike from out of nowhere. This is my debut, my first step into the FWZ ring, and I plan to make an impact that no one will forget. I'm here to be the new buzz in the Future Wrestling Zone Women's Group, to show everyone that Katerina Mihajlovska is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, I'm bringing the fight of my life.
Well, you heard the lady. She's bringing the fight of her life.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Battle Hour with female bout is scheduled for pinfall or submission win. Introducing first from North Macedonia, this is Katerina Mihajlovska.
Katerina Mihajlovska from North Macedonia, bordered by Kosovo, Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece, and Albania. FWZ President Ethan Montgomery outed Katerina Mihajlovska on behalf of the President of the Wrestling Federation of the Republic of North Macedonia, Dejan Bogdanov. North Macedonia having a lot of history of men's freestyle wrestling in the Olympic Games. But now it's over to Ylva Leifsdóttir.
Gatka World at Stenendorf FWZ. Jag Ylva Leifsdóttir, isländski stridsmadurin. Kovike vole from round me. I've heard a lot about my opponents, Katerina Mihajlovska. They say she has a razor sharp DDT. Your DDT isn't strong enough to break my toughness. I'm forged in the harsh landscapes of Iceland, where the winds are fierce and the nights are long. I'm no ordinary competitor. You won't be the new boss in the FWZ women's group. I'm the storm that will silence it. You will fail in the ring to defeat me. You are no match for the raw power and unbreakable spirit of Ylva Leifsdóttir. I will defeat you, and everyone will remember the name of the Icelandic warrior. Tonight, the battle hour will witness the rise of Ylva Leifsdóttir. And there will be no mercy. That verður ingen miskunn.
Couldn't get more direct than the line that there will be no mercy.
And your opponent from Iceland, this is Ylva Leifsdóttir.
Ylva Leifsdóttir joining us from Iceland, that old cold country further to the north of the United Kingdom and the Faroe Islands. A rich history of wrestling as an Icelandic sport, especially Nordic folk wrestling, that they define as glima. Ylva Leifsdóttir wearing the typical attires that were worn in the Vinland sagas, the 13th century text, the Saga of the Greenlanders, and I'm not talking about the reference to the Vinland Saga anime series, by the way, which, if you do watch that, is very good. An Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development survey found that 98% believe in Iceland that they know somebody that they could rely on in a time of need. If they were to ask me, I would say no one. But this ain't about me. This is about this first opening battle of the battle hour. Katerina Mihajlovska and Ylva Leifsdóttir. This is going to be one hell of a humdinger, as they say. Two ladies who I know are going to lay it down in the middle of this ring. The question is, there is a lot of talk about Katerina Mihajlovska's very powerful, very quick DDT. But I know that Ylva Leifsdóttir has a few grapples up her sleeve in this matchup. Both these ladies are experienced in glima wrestling, the Nordic folk wrestling. Oh, look at this right here. Look at the beautiful submission that Katerina Mihajlovska just put on Ylva. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That came out of nowhere. And I have to say, that is the kind of thing you have to be careful of with Katerina Mihajlovska. Very, very technically skilled in the middle of the squared circle. And especially with that Widow's Peak submission move that she demonstrated just very earlier. Look at that beautiful rebound there from Katerina. That's a clothesline for the first pinfall of the match, the first pinfall of the show, which only connected with a 2 count. Now, as much as I've talked about the history of the countries that these two ladies are from, let's talk about the here and now. And actually, the here and now is that Katerina on the top, roll with a big old splash. Oh man, Ylva with a drop kick right out of there. I could have timed that better myself. As what is the goals of Katerina and Ylva in the FWZ, considering not only the destructive beast with the FWZ Women's Championship, but also the new Supercharger Championship, which we found at the last member of the semi-finalist, which will be Serena Hori, that we saw on Friday night. First Strike, we just premiered that very, very recently. Look at the strikes you can hear that Katerina puts on the back of Ylva. And Katerina's looking very, very strong, very dominant in the early goings as this match continues on. Although I see, look at that! Ylva with that impaler, that lifting DDT, dropped into a sit-out position. She said she had something herself that would mimic a DDT, and the sunset flip powerbomb. Only a 2 count on that. What a fantastic move that was. What a beautiful maneuver that was from Ylva. Some people do call that also the Canadian Destroyer. But there was nothing Canadian about that. There was nothing Canadian about this match. That's not an insult, by the way, to all you Canadian fans out there. We appreciate you watching the show. I appreciate all of you checking in to the Battle Hour here on the FWZ Collection channel. And it looks like a big old clobbering match has started between Ylva and Katerina as Ylva, see, oh no, it is clobbering back and forth. It's swinging time. Oh man, gives me a headache just watching that. Ylva Leifsdóttir is still in the power position. Can you believe it? That was just incredible as Katerina is rebounded off the corner turnbuckle. It's not looking too good for Katerina, who is in a very vulnerable position right now. Did you think that Ylva Leifsdóttir would have the power with those thumps, with those strikes? Irish whip now to Katerina in the next part of the turnbuckle, as I believe she's going for a top rope maneuver. Let's see if she can connect with this one. Look at that! Oh, she didn't get it all on. She didn't get the full moonsault onto Katerina. That could be a mistake, an immediate mistake that might be something to look back on after this match. There, look at that, a standing Shiranui. That is a beautiful thing. For the cover now. No, could have done it, but did not. Katerina Mihajlovska is pulling out all the moves. Perhaps maybe she could either go for another one or another signature new. Looks like an impaler DDT. That has got to be it. She is out cold. Ylva Leifsdóttir, thanks for coming. No! My goodness! Ylva did say that a DDT is no match for Ylva Leifsdóttir, but it looks like Katerina Mihajlovska going for again the DDT! That's gotta be it, two DDTs down. Gotta be a 3 count. Yes, it is. My goodness.
Your winner of this match by pinfall, Katerina Mihajlovska.
But it took 2 DDTs, not 1, 2 DDTs to keep down Ylva Leifsdóttir. But what a thing of beauty and what a powerful move. That's what makes Katerina Mihajlovska dangerous with her patented DDT. And as we continue this show going on the Battle Hour, we will now be shifting onto our next match involving Yannis Christeans and Yakuman. I tell you, this has been building for nearly 6 months for these two men, Yannis Christeans and Yakuman. And it all comes down to the FWZ Supercharger now defunct championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your favorite Belgian sensation, Yannis Christeans, here to remind you why I'm the best thing going in the FWZ. Tonight, I step into the ring with Yakuman, the so-called former FWZ Supercharger champion. Or should I say, the champion so bad that the FWZ and Cyber Media Corps decided to discontinue the title rather than let them hold it any longer. That's right! The Supercharger Championship was scrapped because Yakuman was such a terrible and awful champion. They literally couldn't bear to see that belt around his waist. Yakuman, Let's face it, what do you even have to fight for? You already had a championship taken from you because you couldn't live up to the standard. Everyone knows you're a loser who doesn't have the caliber to be a champion. Tonight, I'm going to break you. But honestly, I may not even need to try that hard. You've already been broken by the fact that you're seen as unworthy, as a failure. You've got nothing left, Yakuman. Nothing to fight for. No title, no respect. But I, on the other hand, have everything to gain. I'm going to show the FWZ and the world why Yannis Christeans is destined for greatness. Probeer deze fame maar neer te halen, vuile klootzak. Your never-ending path to failure continues tonight, when you run into the wall of the Belgian Blitz.
Yannis Christaens there in the most articulate way that he knows how.
The following is a men's bout scheduled for a pinfall or submission win. First coming down the aisle from Belgium, this is Yannis Christeans.
Let's be real here. Yannis Christaens has been making the same joke for a long time, and it's very old at this point. As much as I feel sorry for Yakuman, the championship was taken after he did win it, which was an inaugural championship for the men at Take the Stage Personal Conflict. It was recreated so it would be a secondary title for the women. It wasn't taken from Yakuman because he did anything wrong. He was just a victim of the rules and the changes of the cyber media court. But I know that Yakuman can be in that spot and become a champion once again, as we hear from him now.
Yannis Christeans, I've tried to be patient with your continuous, repetitive joke about the Supercharger Championship. But now, I'm sick of your crap. You think you're clever? Yes, the championship is now a title for the women, and I've already said I'm not bitter about it. The moment I won that championship on my debut in the FWZ, I created a moment to take the stage personal conflict that was talked about as a highlight of the show. And while I was a champion, how many championships have you won, Yannis? 0, none, not a single one. Yannis, being a champion isn't just about holding a belt. It's about heart, dedication, and the fire you bring to the ring every single night. And that's what I do best. I bring incredible fire and energy to the FWZ. I'm here to fight, to entertain the people, and to prove myself, time and time again. Right now, I'm going to go through that curtain because you, Yannis Christaens, are in need of an ass whooping. You've run your mouth long enough, and tonight, it stops. You're not going to be doing any more talking tonight. Yakuman is here at the battle hour, and my fire is about to burn you down.
is there to say about this man right here? Nobody makes an entrance like Yakuman. Wow! Yakuman isn't here to play games tonight. All games aside, he means business. And he's ready to take care of business, as he says, when he believes Yannis Christaens deserves an ass whooping. Word of wisdom to Yannis Christaens: if you put a man in the corner enough times, he will bite back. Here we go, Yannis Christaens, Yakuman, and I gotta tell you, regardless of this supercharger business aside, Yannis Christaens talks a big game, but he hasn't really backed it up in the ring, as I'm gonna be the one of bad news, but he has lost every match he's had, especially against the old Croatian Katerina Mihajlovska. Hopefully the tide can change here today for Yannis Christaens, as he is dominating Yakuman at present. Yakuman debuting at Take the Stage Personal Config and won that championship. What a big boot there. In his debut match, it would have been a perfect story, but you know, some stories have a little bit of a side order in the chapters when things don't go the way you think. But all stories somehow have its paths come right back around the same point. Again, Yakuman on the top rope, going a little bit too early against Yannis Christaens. Yannis Christaens is a big man. Look at that big bear hug from Yakuman onto You know the size of that man. That man is over 300 pounds, and he's lifting up like he's a old sandbag. You can see the big frame of Yannis Christaens. The man is a tank, a wide frame. But Yakuman has got to try and defeat Yannis Christaens to that. Look at the strength of Yannis Christaens as he rebounds Yakuman off the top rope. But I know Yakuman can get the job done. For Yannis is a little bit of a bully, and he likes to push people around. And that is why, look at that, someone's a bear hug now to Yakuman. Reverse of what Yakuman did to Yannis Christaens. Yakuman, though, can expose that recklessness of Yannis Christaens with his obsession with Yakuman. Irish whip now. Yakuman. And a big clothesline by Yannis Christaens once again. Drop down by Yannis. Big scoop slam. Look at that. That was beautiful. Just a one count with Yakuman. Yakuman is probably one of the biggest and fastest rising stars in the future wrestling zone. It's been a long time since we've seen him in the ring, since that Supercharger Championship match. Yannis Christaens has Yakuman in the corner, but Yakuman finds a way out with that drop kick. And you can see a lot of the fans already on their feet. Look at this. Looking like he's going for it. No, I thought a pop handle slam was in the works for Yakuman, but a reversal from Yannis. Very clever from Yannis here. Maybe going quite quickly for a cover. Yannis then with a too quick of a move from Yakuman. Look at those swift elbows from Yakuman with a cover. No, these men need to do more in their arsenal than just these quick counts. As Yakuman with a submission as he bends the lower back of Yannis Christaens, which is a very smart thing to do on a man of Yannis' size, but Yannis snaps out of it. Look at that quick snap. He gets out of it. Corner move by Yannis. Yakuman in the corner is now trying to stretch Yakuman. Got him in the tree of woe there. Yannis upside down with Yakuman, and he's just looking to bully him. Look at the way those like battering like rams knees hit the chest of Yakuman. My goodness. Yannis looking pretty strong right here, but maybe I spoke too soon. Look at that. Yakuman with a way of always finding his way out of a tight situation. I believe that Yakuman is feeling ready for a signature move. Russian leg sweep by Yannis Christeans. This is a very back and forth match here. Yannis being the one to dominate. Look at that aside. Wow. Onto Yakuman in that corner. He favors that corner there. If you see the game plan of Yannis Christeans, always grabbing Yakuman, petting him in the corner. Although Yakuman once again always finds his way out. Although here we go. Right there, that is amazing. That twist in Yannis Christeans. And look at him, look at the way he's lifted it up like he is just a heavy dumbbell. Right again on the mat. My goodness. The strength of Yakuman to dead lift a 300-pound Belgian in Yannis Christeans. Oh, look at this. Looks like we're going for a fireman scary again. The cover. Yakuman wins.
Your winner this bout by pinfall, Yakuman!
That maybe should shut up Yannis Christeans for a while, but I don't think it will shut him up for long. Wow, Yakuman with the victory, and is, I believe, on the correct path, is looking to bigger and brighter things to recapture a championship. And the crowd love Yakuman as we get set now for our third match on the Battle Hour. I want to thank you, ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans all around the world, for joining us here on the Battle Hour, the second return show of our new era here in 2024. It is going to be Rune The Relentless and Zola Du Preez getting ready to lock up as we now go to Rune The Relentless.
Tonight, the so-called Drakensberg Punisher, Zola Du Preez, makes her debut. Zola, you might think that your strength and your bravado are enough to carry you through, but let me enlighten you. You remind me of Leonie Noor, a newcomer who thinks she can rise to my level. Just like you, she can't. You see, Zola, being new around here doesn't impress me. It only makes you a target. I've seen countless fresh faces walk through these doors, full of potential, full of hope. They think they can stand toe-to-toe with me. They quickly learn otherwise. I am Rune the Relentless for a reason. I am the immovable object, the unstoppable force. I am the nightmare that you didn't expect. Your reputation as the Drakensberg Punisher might intimidate others, but not me. Your power, your strengths, they mean nothing in the face of my relentlessness. I've been through battles that would break you. I've faced people far tougher than you and emerged victorious every single time. Your debut tonight will be a lesson in reality. The reality that you are not ready for someone like me. You want to prove yourself by stepping into the ring with me. Be prepared to be humbled. I don't fight for survival. I fight for domination. And tonight, you will understand why they call me the Relentless. Zola, you're not on my level. You're not even close. And by the end of our match, you and everyone else will know that your journey in FWZ started with a brutal awakening. Welcome to the FWZ, Zola Du Preez. Your introduction will be unforgettable for all the wrong reasons.
coming down the aisle from the United States, this is Rune The Relentless.
Rune The Relentless is someone you don't want to step in the way of. She is bold, calculated, and it's only a matter of time until she reaches the top of the mountain. She spoke earlier of Leonie Noir, who she has a little bit of a beef with, as we saw on the last Thursday Night High Thrash, where they went toe-to-toe in the middle of the ring with the microphones. I know that Leonie Noir is watching somewhere. As we now are going to hear from the opponent, Zola Du Preez.
It seems that Rune The Relentless has had a lot to say about me tonight. She thinks that because I'm a newcomer, I'm an easy target. She thinks that her words can intimidate me. You called me the Drakensberg Punisher as if it were just a name. It's not. It's a legacy. It's a testament to who I am. I'm here to carve out my own path. You talk about battles and being relentless. I've climbed those relentless mountains both literally and metaphorically. When your reputation doesn't intimidate me, I'm not just here to participate. I'm here to dominate. And that's what I will show you exactly what the Drakensberg Punisher is made of. When you may be relentless, but I'm unbreakable. I am the force you never saw coming. And tonight, you will understand that underestimating Zola Du Preez was your biggest mistake. I'm here to stay. Rain, I'll see you in the ring.
Next, her opponent from South Africa. This is the Drakensberg Punisher, Zola Du Preez.
The Drakensberg Punisher, Zola Du Preez, making her debut here in the Future Wrestling Zone on the Battle Hour, coming to us from South Africa, competing under Mark Beale's Championship Pro Wrestling, which is a wrestling promotion down in Port Elizabeth in South Africa. The African wrestling market is booming, and a lot of American mainstream companies try to crack it because it is a hidden diamond in the rough in professional wrestling. The Zola Du Preez is here in the United Kingdom in the Future Wrestling Zone and is hoping to crack Rune The Relentless. Here we go. It is about to go down with these two women. And the great thing about this is they are both confident and they are both bold in their statements of making an impact in the Future Wrestling Zone. And especially anybody that goes face-to-face with Rune The Relentless is usually at a disadvantage due to, well, just the pure destruction that Rune The Relentless does. But I'm going to say right here, Zola Du Preez is taking the fight to Rune The Relentless. She is dominating this early fight here. I wonder if Rune possibly underestimated Zola Du Preez. And look at that, stretching Rune over her knee there. That is a incredible submission move that, when done for a long period of time, can really stretch out the opponent. For that recipient to put on any other moves on their opponent. And Zola Du Preez now is wiping the floor, as it were, with Rune The Relentless. Zola Du Preez now with the knees into Rune The Relentless, and I think Rune has bit off more than she can chew, as the saying goes, as there is an impressive physique of Zola Du Preez with the cover. Just a one count here. I don't even think Rune's even had any offense here. I've never seen Rune The Relentless be dominated like this in the ring. A big old clothesline. This is something I have not seen before. This is actually quite frankly shocking. Rune The Relentless is going to need to change her game plan. If she thought that this was going to be an easy ride, Zola Du Preez has proven that wrong. As here it is now. Almost the first offense of Rune The Relentless is a springboard elbow to Zola Du Preez. This Zola Du Preez is very impressive. 100%. Look at that almost slingshot elbow again. Rune The Relentless usually all over her opponent here. And this has probably made Rune more vicious and more angry that she's possibly being embarrassed on the big stage. Look at that, a beautiful moonsault again for the cover. This is partly why you don't underestimate your opponent, Rune The Relentless. A clothesline there. With another one. A takedown. The roles have certainly reversed in this match. And a kick out there. Rune nearly had the 3 count, but Zola Du Preez stays alive. Rune looked like she was ready to put a finishing touch on this, but once again, Zola Du Preez surprising in her efforts to take the fight back to Rune The Relentless Irish Whip with a clotheslining once again. I wonder if Rune The Relentless regrets what she said about Zola Du Preez. Well, then again, she'd have to take some accountability, and that she possibly didn't see the possibility of Zola Du Preez making an impressive show in this match on the Battle Hour. Rune now has Zola Du Preez directly on the mat, and she's grabbing the arm and pinning that hand back. This is the viciousness that I was talking about. With Rune The Relentless, you give her just a second, and she will stretch out any single body part that you have. And now Zola Du swings right back around with those pummels right to the face of Rune The Relentless. Rebound right off the top rope again. It seems like such a simple move, but it really does take an opponent off their game. Irish Whip again, reversed by Rune The Relentless. It's a strike to the abdomen. Rune looking for a ripcord clothesline. Look at that. This whole match is the complete different view of what people thought it was going to be. Rune The Relentless chucks Zola Du Preez out of the ring. And here we go. I see Rune Relentless looking to jump right out of the ring. A very clever drop kick out of there. Probably thought that she was going to jump over the top rope. Very smart of Rune The Relentless. You want to bring it back into the ring, though, as whatever you do on the outside, it's just almost a secret ploy to wear down the opponent, Zola Du Preez. Rune The Relentless back into the ring, over to the turnbuckle. Rune, it is just back and forth at this point. I can't even keep up. Although Zola Du Preez, look at this. She has her on her shoulders. She is almost like a reverse bear hug, ready to stretch out the lower back of Rune The Relentless. Can you believe that was going to be the case? It is just breaking down with these two, wanting a piece of each other. And now it's time once again for these two ladies to strike. But who's going to strike out? Zola Du Preez is looking real impressive here tonight, I must say. What a unpredictable match that this was going to be. They are just clobbering each other. Oh, man! And Zola wins that battle there. My goodness. I don't think I've ever seen anybody take it to Rune The Relentless that I've seen in Zola Du Preez. It's almost an insult to call her a rookie. Irish Whip again, drop down, and a big old boot. Man, could this be it? Could this be the upset of the year? No. I'm almost at the edge of my seat, sealing Zola Du Preez. Wow. Oh, and here it is. Looking for a successful chicken wing face buster. Wow, is this it? Could this be the ups? No, it isn't. Man, I really thought she had that one. It didn't look like Rune was going to get her arm up at all. That is incredible. These two women are taking it back and forth tonight. I thought this would have been a clear win for Rune, but I am happy to admit that I am wrong in what Zola Du Preez has brought to this ring, and I think if there's one thing that she has attacked, it is the pride and the ego of Rune the Relentless. Rune the Relentless now with the pin. No! Zola Du Preez is back in it again. Man, she's almost like Superwoman. And you can see almost now a little bit of recklessness from Rune with a lot of those strikes to the face. Needs to keep ahead in the game. I think it's been disoriented from the shock of what Zola Du Preez has brought. Although, here we go. Look at that knee to the face. Rune the Relentless picks up the win. But take nothing away from Zola Du Preez. That is the one point that will be taken from this match, is the impressiveness of Zola Du Preez. I think she almost overshadowed Rune the Relentless. I'm going to be honest about that fact here tonight. Wow, what a match. You're looking live at the Battle Hour Arena in the United Kingdom. We're now coming up to our main event, and it is going to be the emphasis on battle in the Battle Hour. Michael Adenuga, Berschdigt Johannes, ready to collide. It's been building up for weeks, and it's about to go down tonight.
I've been training day in and day out for this match with Berschdigt Johannes. I've been waiting for this moment, and now it's here. I've been put through my paces by S.R. Woody Jr., and I'm in the best shape of my life, both physically and mentally. This all started when you, Berschdigt, came into our business and called me a loser. I've been thinking about that moment for a long time, and it's fueled me. It's driven me to push harder, train longer, and to become stronger. Tonight I'm going to step into that ring and beat you, Berschdigt. I'm going to beat you in the middle of that ring, and you're going to regret every word you said about me. You called me a loser. But you're about to see just how wrong you were. I'm not the same Michael Adenuga I was 3 years ago. I'm a better man now. I'm a better man because of the Rockhouse Reading stable. I'm a better man because of S.R. Woody Jr. They've helped me to find my strength, my purpose, and my fire. Tonight, I'm going to prove to you, to the whole world, and to the FWZ that I'm not a loser. I'm a fighter. I'm a winner. I'm a warrior. And I'm coming for you, Berschdigt. When this is all said and done, you're gonna stand up and look me in the eye and call me a winner.
Come on, Michael. Let's do this.
So, I just heard Michael Adenuga's little comment about standing in front of me and calling him a winner. That's not going to happen, because you're not a winner. You are still a loser. And tonight, you're going to need a miracle to try and beat Berschdigt Johannes. You don't bet on a losing man. And you definitely don't bet against Berschdigt Johannes. You can't train for the Dutchman Destroyer and the pain and punishment that I can bring to a man. When I win this match tonight, S.R. Woody Jr. can drop you like the dead weight you are and find himself another person to replace you. He can even get a cardboard cutout. He'll probably do a better job than you. I don't think you can handle the pressure tonight, Michael. I think you'll run back to your little Rockhouse Reading gym, tail between your legs. Maybe Sabrina Sarkansen has more guts than you. Ja, dat klopt. Je bent gewoon een lafaard. Je hebt niet wat nodig is in deze ring te staan. Je bent niet op mijn niveau. You think you're ready for tonight? You're not. You can't even begin to imagine the pain I'm going to put you through. This isn't just a match, it's a lesson. And tonight, you're going to learn that you don't mess with Berschdigt Johannes. Prepare yourself, Michael. Because once I step into that ring, there's no turning back. You're about to face the Dutchman Destroyer. And you won't survive. Loser.
They're both ready. And they're both ready to win the main event.
The following is the Battle Hour main event. It is a men's bout scheduled for a pinfall or submission win. First coming down the aisle from the Netherlands, this is Berschdigt Johannes.
I know that Berschdigt Johannes is a very, very, very dangerous man. And this rivalry here between Berschdigt Johannes and Michael Adenuga has so many layers to it. Michael Adenuga, I will admit, a few years ago, wasn't in the best position in the Future Wrestling Zone and was merely an afterthought in a match against anybody. But him joining the Rockhouse Running stable with SR Woody Jr. has really put him in a stronger and better position. Michael Adenuga has taken what Berschdigt Johannes said to him on the Thursday Night High Thrash, that Michael is a loser. Michael Adenuga has everything to prove, and unfortunately everything to lose here tonight. That could be maybe too much pressure on Michael Adenuga, but I know that he has been trained very, very consistently by SR Woody Jr. We saw Summer Childers, who is a part of the Rockhouse Running stable, have her debut match on the recent Friday Night First Strike against Cassidy Gray. She did lose, and hopefully Michael Adenuga is hopefully looking to put a win under their belt. Michael Adenuga, Berschdigt Johannes, main event right now, and I am looking to hopefully see a vast improvement from Michael Adenuga. But Berschdigt Johannes, he is someone you just can't predict. I remember a few years ago, Michael Adenuga would never even get an offense in a match, but even just in a few seconds that we see in this match, he has completely changed his whole in-ring game. Go away and learn a new hold, as they say. Look at that, big old knees to Berschdigt Johannes. This has completely turned the tables to what I thought was going to happen here, and Michael Adenuga, Berschdigt there, got his way out of it. This is going to be a pound-for-pound match. Berschdigt Johannes doesn't really give a damn about Michael Adenuga. That's why he tries to play games, get under Michael's skin with the help of SR Woody Jr. You see, at ringside, Michael Adenuga needs to ignore the pressure and get it done, win this match, and prove that he is someone in the FWZ, that he is a somebody. Berschdigt looking now. Look at that. What's like a Boston Crab there? Look at the way he's grabbed the legs We've seen Berschdigt a few times bring punishment to a man, as he has said, and punish them to the nth degree. You see even Berschdigt, the words he said to S.R. Woody Jr., that he was training a loser. Irish whip by Michael Adenuga in the corner. Hard strikes. The Russian leg sweep again into another hold. Into the left knee. Michael has incredibly changed his conditioning and his cardio in the ring to be able to go toe-to-toe. And is the biggest improvement that I've seen. As look at the way he just uses, almost choking him with the top ring rope. And look at Michael, more offense than I've seen ever before as a cover from Michael. Berschdigt, no, not even a one. Gonna need to do more than that to keep Berschdigt down. Back over to the turnbuckle once again. And he's certainly improved on those strikes that he's given to Berschdigt. He's targeting that knee. You see, that is an S.R. Woody Jr. special right there, I can tell. Training to pick a body part and target it. Then once again, still nothing. Michael looks like he's signaling to the end. A bit early here. That's a mistake there. Do not get into the nitty-gritty of taunting the crowd. Oh, wait, there looks like almost a kick there. Berschdigt crawling his way out of it. Berschdigt now. Drop to the knees. My goodness, that is what I'm talking about with Berschdigt. Has something at it everywhere. Just a two. Michael is still in this. There's something very agile about Berschdigt Johannes, but also an unknown. With the mask of Berschdigt Johannes, we still don't know who this man is, but we know what he's capable of, and he isn't one to shy away from a word or two about anybody. Irish rip reversed by Berschdigt again. Michael Adenuga is on the outside of the ring, and he's almost just playing games. Oh, very clever from Michael there. Michael back into the ring, keeping it inside the ring. As the fight now continues to the outside. Berschdigt, this is where he can do the most damage. Onto that outside floor, it certainly has no give in it, that's for sure. When you land, nothing moves. And Berschdigt is just looking to punish Michael Adenuga. There's almost like an undesired hate here from Berschdigt to Michael, as the referee is now, the count of 5, needs to bring this back into the ring. And referee telling him to get back in the ring. Berschdigt pulls Michael back in as we are back into the ring. This is where things may change with the beating that he put to Michael Adenuga outside of the ring. Wait a second. That's what I'm talking about. Berschdigt has the agility of nobody that I've seen before in the Future Wrestling Zone. Top rope with a knee to the face. This is not looking good for Mike. It looks like he's going to do it again. Another knee. So wait a minute, stop. Michael out of the way. Oh, and he just put it into a submission. Look at that. That is unbelievable. Berschdigt Johannes in the middle of the ring with a lock. That is some smart moves from Michael Adenuga. Can you believe that Michael had the ring smarts to really switch? That was almost, and I believe Michael's feeling a little bit more confidence now that he's able to outsmart Berschdigt there, which even Berschdigt probably won't admit himself. Back to the knee of Michael now with some more. Right to the head. Wow. Berschdigt now reversed a clothesline. Michael reverses again. Michael looked like he was going for an elbow. Berschdigt reverses again. Michael rebounded off the turnbuckle. This is just two gladiators going at it one for one. Who will prevail in this match? I wonder if Michael can't really train for the punishment that Berschdigt does. He can have as much ring training as he can by SR Woody Jr. and the Rockhouse Reading stable. But it's about how resilient Michael is. Berschdigt now going to the top rope. Is he going for that double stomp again? Yes, he is, and he connects well on the chest, and you can see the reaction of SR Woody Jr. for the cover. And it's over.
Your winner of this bout was Berschdigt Johannes.
Not the ending SR Woody Jr. won it, or even Michael Adenuga. Berschdigt Johannes prevails as the hour is now up on the Battle Hour. Thank you very much, wrestling fans, for joining us here on the FWZ Collection channel on the Battle Hour. I will see you on the Thursday night High Thrash. Good night.